Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I understand. I understand you're the worst agent ever. Oh, no. Hear me out. I appreciate OneWrestling.com wanted to have the crapshoot. That's great. I think they're a great site, and as my good friend Brian Alvarez likes to say, I'm sure they're really wonderful people. But they're hooking me up with some horrible Bill Apter wannabe. No, it's not Bill Apter. I don't care what they're telling you. I gotta go. Bye. What is this? What on earth is this? Hello? I was supposed to have Bill Apter on here. Is he down there in Tacoma, Mexico? This is like Planet of the Apes or something.
Luke?
Luke?
Duke.
No, I am not Luke.
Dorchester. Duke
of Dorchester, yes. Pete.
Oh, Pete. Hi, Pete.
I don't know if he was like this or not.
Hi, Pete. Who you looking for?
Well, I was looking for Bill Apter.
Oh.
No. Okay. See you later, guys.
What?
Catch you next week on the...
Yeah. Hold on. He be right back.
We bring.
Right, we training for a big match.
We bring championship.
Championship.
Yeah. Need to get my agent back on the line here.
What the? Oh,
staring at a blank wall. It's about as good as any of them have been.
I forgot it. RD, I forgot WrestleCrap taping tonight. I am so sorry. I forgot. It's me, Bill Apter.
Of course it is.
No, it isn't. Hey, listen.
Of course it is.
Every time we've gotten on here, there's been a problem because you keep saying that I'm not Bill Apter. You keep talking about the PWI writers that don't exist. And well, you know what?
Right.
You know what? This week I figured I would bring a guest. Ladies and gentlemen, come in, sir. Just come right in here with that classic issue here. Right there. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring on right now the Colonel Craig Peters. Craig Peters, yes, he is alive and he does exist. RD Reynolds, meet Craig Peters.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Sean. Nice to meet you.
So
we understand. A couple of weeks ago, you said to me, well, if you're really Bill Apter, you'd be able to take this test and pass it with flying colors. So
take a test.
Right.
Take a test. So I figured give the test to Apter and Craig Peters. You remember us? We used to be on TBS on some of the old WCW, NWA shows doing press conferences.
You know what? Well, I remember Craig Peters.
DNA test. That girl was something. Boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
I said I remember Craig Peters, and I remember Bill Apter.
Yeah.
But you're not Bill Apter.
Here we go again.
How many times do I have to explain this to you? I know Bill Apter, and I was promised Bill Apter, and I've never gotten Bill Apter. Out of here. Oh, no. You get back here, Peters. If that is your real name, which I'm sure it's not.
You suggesting that's not really Bill?
It's not Bill.
Let me tell you something about Bill, son. 1981, I started with PWI. You remember that, right?
Of course.
1981? Sure. The glory years. Hulk Hogan came up. Let me show you a little something. Anniversary issue, right?
Anniversary issue, right?
All right.
Anniversary, right?
Yeah, look at this.
Show him, Colonel.
Who took that photo?
That's
right. I took that photo.
He took that picture.
Let me show you a little something else.
Right.
Here.
Right.
You look here in this magazine. I can't believe this magazine.
Go ahead.
Look at this thing, I'll tell you. Oh, remember her?
Yeah, I do. Anyway, go on.
You know that photo of the Road Warriors on the cover? We got that in here somewhere.
Yeah, well,
What kind of crappy magazine
that
is
was
this?
Apter with the camera,
That's
Peters with the light.
Mhm.
Underneath the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
That
So you
was
were
Bill-
standing underneath, just so I'm following along. Road Warrior Animal had his legs spread, and you were down there with a flashlight.
That's not what I'm saying at all. That was my idea. First illustrated.
Wait a
First
minute.
illustrated cover.
Wait a minute.
I know Bill Apter.
He was not
Wait,
underneath.
time out.
Hold on.
Can I get
He
a
was
word
not-
in?
He was not underneath Road Warrior, Animal, or Hawk with a flashlight. He had a snoot. So anyway, wait a minute now. So why don't we
I have
get
a
to what
question.
is this thing that you wanted to do? You texted me, Bill Apter, and you said you got a test. So I brought Colonel
I have a
Peters here.
test. I have a test. But first of all, I have a question.
I helped Bill study for his blood test.
He
Great.
did.
He was good. He was good that day.
The Pro Wrestling Illustrated,
Yeah.
and you mentioned the illustrated cover.
Yes.
Why was there only one if it was illustrated? Shouldn't it have all been drawings?
Who's this guy?
I don't know. He's got some sort of test.
Does this look familiar?
So are you a real wrestling fan? Of course we remember that. We were
You do.
responsible. We remember, are you a real wrestling fan? Because we were there in the editorial offices and out in the
course you were.
field.
We didn't have to be real wrestling fans. We were real wrestling journalists.
Right.
That's right.
Right.
I don't
And
ever
photographers.
remember you being known as Colonel Craig Peters.
Office wrestling. You bet.
Cow Championship Office Wrestling. He was my manager. So let's get to this test. If you're the real RD Reynolds.
If I am RD Reynolds, and yes, that is my real name.
You got your long form birth certificate there, son?
Let's check.
I like to see that.
Let's check this out, Colonel.
I'm just going to ask you some of these questions, and we'll see if you actually can follow along and if you can answer, and I will grade both of you.
He wasn't born in Kenya, was he?
I hate. Why do you say that? Okay.
Says, have you ever attended a workout session of your favorite wrestler?
Yes, absolutely. Many road warriors, Mil Mascaras, many of them. Oh, I took that picture.
Sure you did.
Yeah, I did.
Sure you did.
I did with my Nikon FM2.
Of course. I have a question. Oh, this is something you were telling the people. Mrs. Dale, can you get my agent back on the line?
Bill O'Reilly does this a little faster than you. Come on, son.
Yeah, really.
So you were trying to tell people that were reading this, as you called it, a rag.
Well, he called it that.
Okay, that this is what they should do to be a real wrestling fan.
Was that before or after apartment wrestling?
Well, I will get to that. Sure, you know.
We will. Not my son. Bring her on.
I'm kind of bothered by a lot of the suggestions in here.
What's that?
Well, you're telling people that they need to attend a workout session of their favorite wrestler. They need to follow the wrestlers around. You're basically encouraging people of this that are reading this rag to be a bunch of stalkers. Are you proud of yourselves?
That's what he did. No, we weren't doing that. We were journal. Let's move on to the next question here. You're too concerned with this. Really.
Let's get back in here. Have you ever shouted "woo" at a public library?
Yes! Woo! Shh. I'm in the library. Woo! Let's woo together, Colonel. Woo! We're starting to run out of not just time, but patience.
It says here, have you ever communicated with other wrestling fans by, and I'm just quoting here, computer modem?
And let me tell you something. That was years before the internet.
By a photozine. That sounds like rash cream.
Photozine was one of the greatest gimmicks in the world. That was a company called Photozine where you could take a picture of yourself dressed like a pro wrestler, just like the host or whatever, and send it to Photozine, and you would get a Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine cover with your picture on that cover.
Way before Photoshop.
A keepsake ever.
I saw one on eBay last week for about $800.
Of yourself, I'm
I'm the
sure.
greatest
Oh,
of
gotcha.
all time.
This
Of
guy.
all time.
Says, have a letter printed in a wrestling magazine. Now, let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Says, so many people don't write because they think everybody else is and they will never get their letters printed. But think of this. The name Rita M. Buddha, Chicago, Illinois, has been printed in the magazine as many times as Hulk Hogan's. Fess up time, boys. Fess up time.
What? Okay, the fess up us.
Did you say Joseph Mbua? What?
The fess
Rita
up
M.
is-
Buddha.
Let me tell him the story here.
No,
Is
I have
that-
a question.
That young lady wound up marrying one of our editors.
I was going to ask who was having the affair with Rita M. Buddha.
We can't. No, we can't. We can't.
Come on.
We can't
Fill us
talk
the
about
dirt.
that. We can't do it. Next question. You know what?
What?
I'm getting tired of this.
I'm still waiting to hear a question.
I'm getting tired of this wrestle crap. Let's get out of here. Come on. Tired of this wrestle crap.
Schnevas.